We're thrilled to have you with us from Denton, Texas, Apogee Stadium. It's the Tulsa Golden Hurricane and the North Texas Mean Green. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Hey guys, even though there will be a great home field advantage today, Coach told me before the game he is taking a 1-0 approach. Even though this team is on a 5-game winning streak and they have an unranked opponent coming into town today, he said all we have to do is keep going 1-0 all year long. If we keep a week-by-week focus, we'll look up and be in the college football playoff. That was his message to the team before this game. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. So the North Texas Mean Green offense takes the field, and they'll try to put together the first drive of the game. And here comes the guy that'll be running the show. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against, candidly, an overmatched opponent. But, hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent. But we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds, and maybe this offense just thinks they can come out here and roll their helmet out on the field, and that's going to get it done. We've seen crazy stuff happen, but no doubt, this defense has to play out of their minds today to have any shot.
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
North Texas really has it going on offense. Got him on the RPO. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. With the catch, it's Bush. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Can hold on in the face of the contact.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Makes the catch. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Right side, it's Bush. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. He marched 78 yards down the field. And it was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. From deep, it's Sanders. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. So the Tulsa Golden Hurricane offense comes out, and they'll take over for the first time in this one. And this is the guy they are going to feed the rock in this one. A limited number of yards rushing and 2 fumbles in that loss last time out. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
That's how you blow up the draw play. That's supposed to hit in between the tackles. But if you can force the ball carrier to bounce outside, you got an opportunity to create a negative play, and they did exactly that.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And there he goes. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Soft spot in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Mean Green might have found something after that last big play through the air. Lost the throw on 1st. Setting up the screen. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
I like the way this offense is ending the 1st half. Like, putting a good drive together. I like the running down here in this area. You got to be physical in this part of the field. You've got a good lead. You've got a chance to go in the half with more momentum, continue to run the ball, eat the clock, and put some points on the board.
Ball is spotted at the 2. They can get a 1st down without getting a touchdown. They'll go for it here on 4th and short. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. North Texas will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Touchdown, North Texas! And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
We talked to the coaches coming into this one. They know field position was going to be a huge factor for them winning this one. They had a really nice punt earlier in this game. Great job getting down and covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again here on 4th.
North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. North Texas in the hurry up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Not a lot of room to field this one. Slips through the line, ripping through the defense. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Jordan. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. First play of the period will be a second down. On play action. Floats it out in space. Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jordan. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football. And now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here. Or
fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And he makes the extra point. Coming out with it, it's Sanders. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. It's complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on 2nd and short. Give to the back. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Anderson. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Had to force that one.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Tulsa wasting no time.
That's a great sign for this offense. Man, everything's been difficult so far, and you've dug yourself a huge hole. They're going to have to find some completions, find some energy, find some momentum somehow, because it's been a struggle out the gates.
Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Fires on the move. Left side, it's Jordan. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. They'll move the wide receiver. Forced out of bounds, good pickup there on the ground. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Selling the fake. Looking to the big tight end. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Goes down immediately, but he's got plenty and a fresh set of downs here.
And I think this is starting to get really frustrating for this defense, man. This is a drive that they're putting play after play together. And you finally force the 3rd down, and they get the 1st down again. And so starting to sub some bodies because they're getting a little bit tired. They've got to find a way to get a 3rd down stop.
Play action on 1st down. Out wide left, it's Anderson. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Right side, it's Reed. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. He's got it. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's changing the play. Drops back on 1st down. They're working that left side. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. After the 9-yard completion, a wide-open playbook on 2nd and short. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. They'll take the penalty and move them back. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make 1st downs. 1st and 15 here. From the gun, looking for a man. Left side is Gage. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Fresh set of downs going up top. Escapes the pressure going right. Trying to escape and get it himself. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
These guys aren't human either. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Snags it. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. So that penalty will wipe away some strong red zone execution and take the score off the board. And the rarely seen illegal forward pass penalty brings up 2nd and long. Grabbed behind the line, it's Alexander. Breaks into the open. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Wants to throw on third down. Caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Mean Green. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead at week 6. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They march 78 yards down the field, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Fielded in the end zone, it's Sanders. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with the Washington Huskies taking on the number 6 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Buckeyes on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, and while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Here now some other games you may have interest in, social media certainly does, inside the Big Ten. Now back over to your game in Denton. This tight end is enjoying quite the day through 2 quarters. It's amazing how athletic tight ends are now and just how much they're utilized. He's played a starring role in giving them this halftime lead. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at lovely Dat-Q Stadium.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Coach Lamb told me coming out of the locker room at halftime, one of the things he talked to his team about in the locker room was too many missed opportunities, too many missed assignments there. The offense has the ball right now, and they can make up some ground, but this team talking together, both offense and defense have to get on the same page to get back in this game. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out, they're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
Yeah, and punts just aren't going to get this team back into game. That was the problem early. Just not able to convert on third downs, but a really good job there. Nice execution. That should really help their confidence moving forward.
With the catch, it's Reed.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO fake. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Reporting from the North Texas sideline, guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying, we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gage. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. North Texas, after that big play through the air, back to work. Wants to throw on first. Just gets rid of that one.
It's too bad because these receivers are winning outside one-on-one. If this offensive line can just give their quarterback a little bit more time, there are some plays to be had.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Oh, pressure's coming. Out wide left, it's Bush. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Wants to throw it. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Running inside. It's Alexander. Touchdown, North Texas. And the route is on. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Golden Hurricane offense, ready to get this drive underway. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And now on second down for this offense. They'll ride him again. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Get it out to the supersonic guy. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the return. They drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team. With an update on that, let's check in with Holland.
Hey, guys, checking in from the home team sidelines. Guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today.
He's going to let it go. And he went for it all on first down. Didn't connect, but it gave the D something to think about.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't see.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And you just get the feeling this defense is going to have to make more negative plays like that. You're down multiple possessions tonight. You need to come away with sacks to see if you can scrape and claw and get back in this game.
Caught. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a fourth down. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snapped on fourth down. He fires one deep over the middle. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on fourth down.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one.
Snags it, and he's open. The 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tulsa. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half, it looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Takes a handoff. It's Alexander. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Out wide right, it's Gage. At the 40, there he goes. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside a wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. He wants to throw it. Rush is on. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Well, the defense has had enough of this, right? The quarterback's on a hot streak. The ball's not hitting the ground. And right there, they decide we are jumping one of these routes. We're going to try to get a pick. Almost came away with one there.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
North Texas lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
The most frustrating thing I see in football is when teams give up and they quit and they wave the white flag. It drives me nuts. You're on the field. Your job is to stop them. It doesn't matter what the scoreboard is. It doesn't matter how much time is left. Keep fighting. Keep grinding. You never know what can happen. Maybe you get hot. Maybe you make an all-time comeback.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. A run for the quarterback. Trying to get closer, and they knock it free. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And the clock stops for an injured player on the field. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. And I think he got back to the 2-yard line, but the defense was ready for the run. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. A designed run for the quarterback. Picked up 4 yards, now looking at 3rd and 6.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
North Texas has it, going to work with another 1st down. Sells the run, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Way off target there.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. North Texas really has it going on offense. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back in motion. Try to clear the picture. 2nd down to the air. Makes the grab. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Play number 7 on this drive, and it'll be 3rd and 2. Trying to squeak through the pile. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Quarterback will keep it. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. The Golden Hurricane trying to turn that fumble recovery into points. Now have it on first down. First play of this drive. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages according.
Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. And the RPO got it. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Tulsa wasting no time. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Turns it upfield. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Well, the defense needs one more stop. They did a nice job not giving up a first down that last one, but with the lead late like this, one more stop, and they're going to win this game.
Got to make the play on 4th. Into the end zone. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down. Hand it to the back. He's got enough. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. The sure hands, it's Bush. There's some room. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have any.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Caught. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help.
Touchdown, Mean Green! And the beatdown has ensued. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. And he's going to bring this one out. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Fires to the middle. In traffic, it's Lewis. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were
Gonna let it fly. And the pass is incomplete, and this ball game comes to a close. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goal